Welcome to OFAR. In this tutorial, I'll be guiding you on how to assemble the Malm dressing table from IKEA. For this build, you need a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, a drill, a hammer, a 5/16 inch drill bit, a pencil, something pointy to poke holes with, and a wrench that IKEA gives you. You can also use a Phillips or posi drive bit to speed up the assembly process. So the first step is to grab this top panel and put it in this orientation. These small holes should be in this location, and grab yourself these 4 screws and a wrench as well. Now screw in the screws using the wrench into these 4 holes. It's going to look something like this. Next, grab the left and right legs and put them in this orientation with the big holes facing inwards. Also grab 2 drawer sliders and 4 of these screws. Then place the drawer sliders on like this. Now attach the drawer sliders to the legs using the 4 screws. It's going to look something like this. Next, grab 2 big dowels and hammer them into these 2 middle holes. Now grab the right leg and attach it as shown. Then do the same with the left leg. Next, grab yourself a wrench, 4 of these black plastic pieces, and 4 nuts. You'll be securing everything into these 4 spots. It's going to look something like this. First, take the black plastic piece and put it in like this. Then put the nut on and screw it in using your fingers. Then use the wrench to tightly secure everything. Repeat the same process for the other 3 big holes. Now grab 4 scratch guards and hammer them into these 4 spots. Then from the wall hardware bag, grab yourself 2 brackets, 2 washers, and 2 screws. They'll be going into these 2 spots. It's going to look something like this. So first put the bracket on like this, and put the washer through the screw. Then screw the screw into the hole. You don't have to secure the screw all the way in. Then flip the structure over as shown. Now grab the glass top and put it in this orientation, with the 3 holes located here. Also grab some type of glass cleaner and wipe any dust off from both sides of the glass. Then carefully place the glass on top of the dressing table like this. Make sure the 3 holes are aligned with the unfinished edge of the dressing table. Next, grab 3 metal braces. They'll be put into these 3 spots. It's going to look something like this. Now grab 3 pointy screws. They'll be going into these 3 spots. So if you're using a Phillips screwdriver, grab something pointy and poke 3 holes through the openings of the braces to make the screwing in process a bit easier. If you're using a Phillips bit, you don't have to do this step. Then screw in the 3 screws so all the 3 braces are secured to the dressing table. Also make sure these 3 screws are all the same size, as there are 2 similar screws that are not used in this step. Then place the dressing table against the wall where you intend on using it. Just make sure the unfinished edge isn't showing. Now grab the rest of the wall hardware. These next steps are going to be for demonstration purposes. I'll try my best to explain of how to secure your dressing table to drywall. So first, grab a pencil and make 2 marks on the wall where the brackets are located. Then move the dressing table over and grab yourself a drill and the 5/16 inch drill bit. Wherever you make the 2 marks, drill into the drywall about 2 3/4 inches deep. Now grab 2 wall anchors and hammer them into the 2 holes you just made. Next, put the dressing table back where it was and grab yourself 2 long screws and 2 washers. Then put the washer through the screw and screw in both screws into both wall anchors. Then secure these 2 screws on both sides fully. Next, grab the front of the drawer and put it in this orientation. Also grab 2 of these screws and screw them into these 2 holes. Then grab the left and right drawer panels and put them into this orientation. Also grab 2 dowels and hammer them into these 2 holes. Now attach both side panels like this. Then grab 2 fasteners and secure them into these 2 holes. Next, grab the bottom of the drawer and slide it in like this. Now grab the back drawer panel and place it on like this. Then grab 4 plastic pins and hammer them into these 4 holes. Next, flip the drawer over. And grab these 4 plastic wedges. They'll be going into these 4 spots. It's going to look something like this. The end product should look something like this. Now grab yourself the felt pad and flip the drawer over. Then place the felt pad inside the drawer as shown. Next, you'll be putting the drawer onto the drawer sliders. I'll try to explain this process as best as I can because if I just do it, it's hard to show on camera how everything is done. So the hole at the back of the drawer will be placed into this hook on both sides. And this bottom hole will be placed onto this hook on both sides. So then place the drawer onto the drawer sliders. If your drawer is leaning either too much to one side, you'll have to play around with this plastic level on both sides to get everything leveled. Then grab 2 of these screws and screw them into these 2 spots. Now test out the drawer, as it should open and close relatively smoothly. If you followed all these steps, you shouldn't have any issues. You now should have a fully assembled Malm dressing table from IKEA. Hopefully this tutorial helped you out.